All right. Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Thank Allah Azza wa Jal who has made it easy for us to be here again. Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen. It's subhanallah, it's already a week gone. We are in the first day of our second week. Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen. So far so good. How are you feeling? How has it been? How has engaging your children been at home? I would like to hear from you, mashallah. Welcome, sisters. So how has it been? And today, bi'idhnillah, looking forward to your responses. And alhamdulillah, today we are going to look at the secret skills that make reading happen. So now we've learned what we should teach them before reading, during reading, and stuff like that. So now the secret skill that make reading happen. So I will advise that you are very attentive because you might not know when giveaway we just drop bam. Mashallah, who did I just see? I think I saw somebody. Let me check again. Is she the one? Is she not? She's the one. Oh, Sister Masura, welcome. Welcome, sister. All right, so that's our English teacher. All right, so back to base. Right, so today, inshallah, we are building fluency and confidence through blending and segmenting. All right, so are you ready? Like, are you really ready? Let me see the energy. Like, see, I'm just coming up. Me say I'm gathering the energy. All right, so yeah, pass your energy to right. Okay, and you don't want to miss out on any bit of today's session. Like I said, I'll be relaunching the Muslim Homeschooling Blueprints Workshop 3.0 for everyone who has been reaching out to me, or have been able to read, or have been able to, we are getting it better. Can you take us a whole walkthrough on homeschooling? Do you have a paid course, this, that? So today, you don't want to miss out, because just first 10 sisters, no extension. Every other person will be in the early bird. Just the first 10 are going to be the VIPs. So what does it entail? What's the content of the VIP? What is it? What is that? Anything. You have to wait till then, Bismillah. All right, now. So let's dive into it. Now, you're welcome. Fastest finger. What was the five topic we have discussed so far in our one live session and four other sessions on WhatsApp? Let me see who has been following. Yeah, oh, fastest finger. You should have seen it coming, right? Somebody should just be dropping it now. You should not start typing. It's my way now. Now, so I welcome you officially to today's session, which I've rightly introduced, and I'm your um hosts all along and your coach on this challenge. And I remain Basiro Rojo Motuke, popularly referred to as the Regime. And I welcome you back to week 2, and I'm proud of you, subhanAllah. You have really been persistent, consistent. All right. So last week, like I said, we planted the seed of thorough routine, picture working and connecting our children hearts with learning and so on. So this week is time to water those seeds, right? So now, one important thing I want to refer back to from last week, we talked about I mentioned a dua that Rob is in ilma. It's not only our children that need the dua, we also need it from time to time. You will meet children of different learning preferences, different, you still need knowledge, you need guidance to be able to, guide that child through. All right. So I don't want it to drop one by one. Everything should drop all together. So let's reset our intention, the reason why we are doing what we are doing. MashaAllah. MashaAllah. Hey, this person, oh, you have missed it. You have gone and copy something. You have copied something. All right, so let's be serious. So, what is blending? We have talked about when you are starting to teach your child, you want your child to read fast, you want to start with sounds rather than letters. Okay, so putting sounds together to make a word is simply what is blending. So the other part we are looking at today, I'm already diving into it, sisters. I hope you are with your writing materials, and I hope you are with me. All right, so because I don't want us to stay long till Maghrib like the other day. So segmenting, which is breaking a word apart to hear sounds. All right. Okay. All right. So I've sent a picture to explain what I'm trying to say. So um segmenting is breaking words apart to hear each sound. So blending will be s, so that's the sounds okay. Now we want to blend, and that is son. When you're actually trying to, ordinarily the is short, it's not supposed to be but when you are teaching a new child, you don't have a choice rather than to elongate the vowel. So as time goes on, you would reason being that it's not easy for them to blend immediately. So you end up having a child that every time they want to read, they are saying before they read. So when you are trying to teach blending, your child, you might ask them to independently identify the sounds. So now they are saying this is this is so now we want to blend it together. Instead of saying again, no, don't discourage that. Let them just identify the sound, and after identifying it, then blend it together. So you want to kind of move your hand from the then you go slowly but surely. Okay, so son, son, like you're moving, son. All right, son. All right, so you go like that. You don't want to let your child master everything they want to. Probably now they want to read I. No, C is not, because when you are teaching reading, don't bring in sight words yet. This stage that we have, you don't need to start putting the bat, the cat. No, you don't even need I, because I is also a sight word. It doesn't follow the regular phonics pattern. So you just go straight. Like, okay, let me give you an example. Of course, there are points very soon when you start adding simple sight word that they will be needing. But for now, it doesn't really have to make sense what they are reading. Okay, so cats on is also soundable, although I don't know why I see it sometimes in sight word is on, so I don't know why. So cat on mat, bat on what again, On what can a bat be on? Bat on mat. Okay. Um 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 Sit on mat. Cat sat on mat. Okay, you see that I'm trying to make sure that the words, they are um something that are blendable, you understand, so it will help your child read. So when you are blending, you are not making them to be saying ah, um ca, at, cat, uh, mm, on, cat. No, that's boring and stressful. So immediately you are going to blending, you kind of elongate the vowel, like the on. As time goes on, just like when you are teaching a child how to write, do you start teaching them to write on the line immediately? Oh yeah, oh. They start from writing jaga jaga, scribbling jaga jaga, abi. They start to scribble coordinated scribbling, abi. From coordinated scribbling, they start to make patterns, right? Is that not the process, sisters? From coordinated patterns, they start to make um from some simple letters in the biggest of the biggest form. And as time goes on, you start to condense it until it gets to where it should be, right? Are you with me? Can you hear me? I'm not seeing your response. Oh, mashallah. Allahumma barik. Subhanallah. Nah, mashallah. Jazakumullah khairan for your feedback. Okay, sisters, I'm waiting for your feedback. Oh. All right, so where was I? Right. So are you getting the gist? Can you hear me? If you can hear me, please give me a one. Is it that you are writing? Is it why am I seeing your hands? And as regards the question I asked earlier, nobody got the answer because you added three common mistakes make when teaching reading. That's just a normal content I just posted. I've even had it in a while. I just posted it yesterday because it was a free day. So okay, let's see. It's just so sad that I don't know that responded. I'll give you half. All right, Barakallah. Let me note that. Okay, so while do you get the gist about the blending? Do you understand before I proceed? Because I'm already saying while segmenting, that means I'm moving on. So if you have any question, as in if you don't get anything, then let me know. So segmenting is now the opposite. We are now breaking the words down. So like the picture I sent here, you can see dog, as in, can you see it? Okay, I believe you can because I sent it on the group. So dog. So you already have a dog. Now we want to should I simply put the one you can easily understand, let's say syllable, although it's not syllable, but for you to get the gist, you have rewards now, you have onomatopoeia. Yeah, segment it, put it in syllable. All right, so let's be serious. So you have a word like tomato, a bit tomato, how do you call it? Potato. Let me cut down that, I'm sure. Okay, right. Potato. So you want to, when you want to do this syllable, you do potato. You understand? So segmenting now, we have the word dog. 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 Okay. So how many sounds makes dog? So we want to find it out. So we have the d, we have the and we have the g. So the dog. And mind you, see that I elongated the at the beginning. It doesn't really, just let them get the blending gist. So when they get the blending, naturally as time goes on, everything starts to compress from how you read to them. When you are reading, you are not reading a dog in in a cart. You read properly like a dog. And so as time goes on, the what's it called? the gauges. So why it matters, why blending and segmenting are bridge between knowing letters and becoming a reader. All right. So I've actually explained that, because you break them to make a whole, and you break it into pieces. Okay. So you can also have maybe like the bottle tops we talk about that you should have. So after maybe you are using flashcards to teach, or you wrote the letters out in a carton or a cardboard, and you set it down. You might just move your bottle top like somebody that is trying to push a car down beneath it, like dog, cat, you understand? So like that, excuse me. Okay, so like that, you get to engage your children, and you make them get into the rhythm of blending. All right, so you stretch this sound, tap each sound on your fingers. You can also do that. The ug, the ug, the dog. Okay, you can also tap um with your finger. So start with I success words, like words that are very easy and they could see around. You can even start with yourself, mom. And okay, all right, don't let me go there. So you can even start. Mom is blendable. The sun, the hat, the cat, the dog, like that. And like I said from last week, try your best to do rhyming words, compound words, like when they are learning art, like the arts rhyme. I'm sorry, like the cat, bat, sat, man, pat, whatever it is. So try to make sure they are together like that. The in, for example, pin, tin, lean. What again? Now you people should bring words. What again? In sha related. They just focus on the five vowels and look for one ending that is like the at. I said now we have the an, so you can have the man. Link, you are going to four now. We are still in three and two. Don't go far. Take it slow, steady. I'm seeing link. I'm seeing pink. Like you are going too far. Oh, just sit down. Oh, sit where we are. Okay. So you take it a step at a time. They're still going to get there. Bismillah. Yeah. Um, so practice, subhanallah. You see this stage, eh? Hmm. I remember the first time I was in this stage in my motherhood journey. I cannot count the number of printouts that I made. Oh, subhanallah. Practice. Don't make it too voluminous. The simpler, the better. The simpler, the better. If it's too much, your child will be tired. You will get negative feedback. It will affect your energy. You will also return with negative energy. That is how Kasala will now burst. All the efforts you have been putting it, say, whoa, I cannot do this one. No, no, it's not that hard. You are the one that is making it hard. Make it very simple. And aside from printing out, you don't have to print out if you don't have a printer. But if you do, there are so many beautiful picture books you can make yourself on Canva. There are picture books you can actually download online. There is this twinkle dots. I can't remember the dots for now. And so on like that. Um, make it easy, colorful. Sometimes there's this crayon like marker that we have. I do use this your calendars. It's secret though, don't tell anybody. I want to be can say I'm whispering. Your calendars, it's secret though. Okay. Those thick ones. Do you people still have calendar? Do they still give still calendar? Oh, the calendar they make mostly these days is front and back, abi? But either way, sha, if you are able to get that glossy back one, don't use the erasable marker, don't use board marker because it will be erasing. Use permanent marker. If you have them in colors or your child's water, those crayon like marker, I don't know how to explain it, sha. Even if it's your pen, if you have red pen, green pen, mix it together and write beautifully. If you have a very beautiful handwriting, subhanallah. This is part of what I did, and they were very, as in, come up with words. Let your child practice, 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 practice. A day should not go like this. You should not practice, even if it's just for 5 minutes. All right. So yeah, I believe you get the gist. Don't tell anybody. Shit, I'm telling you a secret. All right. So back to this. So you show them and you ask them to practice. Okay. Um, excuse me, I don't know what's going on with my eyes. Let me grab water, please. All right, alhamdulillah. Um, okay. All right, so I said, I hope you grab the S. I said you should not tell anybody. Ah, Sister Shamsia, put it here. Oh, sorry, sorry, sorry. I'm coming. I'll come and see her. All right, so I don't know. Yeah, Sister Shamsia told you already. So now you know if you missed that. So who is trying that out? So you don't have any excuse. Oh, I've given you expo now. All right. So use anything. Just make sure you write. And mind you, I'm only joking. And she deleted it. Why? I was playing. Subhanallah. You can leave it now. I was just don't mind me. Right. So make sure they practice. And for now, it doesn't have to make sense. It doesn't have to make sense, remember. It doesn't have to make sense. Okay, the point is they are blending practice. So practice the flow, all right? Display the word as much as you can. You can even paste it around the house just the way you did when they were learning. Um, my fellow coordinator, please. Assalamu alaikum. Now, Afwan, I got assistant here. All right, so slowly make sure they practice, they see it. Okay, so try it first, do it first, let them see you, then you also let them try it out. All right, so also you want to do some fun activities where you ask your child to sound it out. All right, so you can actually give them whatever word is it and ask them to sound it out. So, and again, one other tips here is that also help is for them to, in that segmenting part, I think now I'm moving to segmenting. So like when you see the word, okay, this is dog, so you want to encourage them. Sorry about the background noise. So you want to encourage them to practice. So you might also want to bring in clapping if you want, like the or the, for them to put their mind in how many sounds do we have in bat, but the but the noise is from outside. I don't know how loud it will be for it to get in here like this. Subhanallah. All right, so just bear with me for now. Okay. So do you get the gist? Should I unmute? Can someone try? Do you want to try? Let me see if someone is raising their hand. Nobody. Let me see. All right, so I hope you get the gist anyway. So you can try it and drop it on the WhatsApp group so that we move on swiftly fast. So you can like that segmenting again. Let me say it again. Alhamdulillah, the nurses, subhanallah. All right, so you want to show them maybe bat. So can you sound out this word? Let them recognize and but you would have told them probably from the beginning that counts while you are sounding. Put their so b ah bat. So how many sounds do we have there? We have three sounds. Okay. This is the laptop. All right. So as they're doing it, when they get it right, make sure to share them on. Mashallah, barakallah fi, Ajia Fatima, you are doing so amazingly well. All right, let them feel good about themselves, appreciate their effort, appreciate every step, every new step they are unlocking. All right, so appreciate every step, every achievement, encourage them, and so on. So, in the group, let me know in the on Telegram, on WhatsApp, anywhere. Let me know which word your child was able to when you introduced the blending. Was it easy? How was your child response? Were you copying? Were they able to blend it? All right. So you can also share with us the words your child was able to blend easily. Let's enjoy it together. So on segmenting, as simple as these two topics I just said briefly are, subhanallah, they are the heart of your child to start to read. And it requires a lot of patience, it requires a lot of practice. Subhanallah. You want to take it at a time, you don't want to rush through. And let me just give you one tip before this stage. After your child have finished learning the all the sounds, if you start, I actually recommend to start with the 26 letters if your child is still around that 3 years old. Subhanallah, can you hear me? If you can hear me, please give me a one. If you can hear me, please give me a one. All right, alhamdulillah, probably is your network, sister. Okay, and sadly she can't hear me. All right, so as I was saying, as simple as this point is, I was trying to give an expo distraction, man. Okay, yeah, alhamdulillah, I remember. So that before you get to this stage, so after teaching your child the 26 letters, when they are three, okay, when they are three, don't go to start Spain. Don't you will start that one when they grow a bit older. You can see you will just put in the missing this thing. Maybe that one is start Spain and everything. If I'm not mistaken, is 42 sounds. If I'm not mistaken, so you subtract the 26 from 46 and teach them the remaining one. You actually don't have to follow yeah, Sheikh. Naam. Naam, what's that? Yeah, bring it, please. What are you doing? La la wa la quwwata illa billah. A minute, please. Afwan sisters, I'm very sorry. Hey, this one that everybody is not hearing. Oh, my assistant is exploring seriously, as in serious exploration. Eh? This one everybody can hear me. This is serious. Oh. All right, so probably they should because it's actually distracting me. See, like subhanallah, if you have a child like me, don't kill the child. Oh, it's not our fault. We just get distracted easily. Like you want to know what is going on, and subhanallah. So I don't know, the way I'm seeing I can't hear you, I can't hear you is kind of distracting. So if someone can help, tell them probably they should update their telegrams. Probably they should log in, log out, log in again. Probably what again? I don't even know. All right. So I was saying that I was trying to give an expo that after teaching the 26 letter words, you don't have to start explaining to your child consonant and vowel. Don't worry. Time is coming that they will get their consonant and vowel. For now, they just want to read. Leave all those grammar. When later they will understand everything. Later on, they would get the vowel, the consonants. So what you now want to do, where I'm going, is that you will now bring out the consonants and pair them with the vowels. Am I making sense? Now you are not having CVC. CVC means consonant, vowel, consonant. So the cat is consonant, vowel, consonant. So now you'll be having a CV that is consonant and vowel. So for example, ba, ba, be. I don't know if you understand. Be. I did not plan to share this. I don't know why I'm sharing it. All right. So when your start starts from here, let them practice this over and over. Although it might not be all letters that you're able to do like that, like the car. Is it C? Ka, ke, ke, ko. I don't know. Or is it there are some letters that might not be very comfortable. Don't stress your child, please. Sound the ones that, so we have something like ba, be, be, bo, bo. Okay, something like that, and ka, ke, dade, stuff like that. So after they have practiced it and you see that they are grounded, then you can now move to the CVC, that is the consonant. So in the ba, you can now add bat, ban, you understand? What's it called? You can now have the bat, ban, bag, what again? Help me. Okay, the cat, the 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 can, the what again? No cow. Eh. The corn. No, is there anything? Yes, there's con, corn, like a corn artist. Uh huh. What again? Um, what again? What again? What again? You cannot say cane. No, 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 no. Like that, you understand? So thank you very much. So you get the gist. So before then, start with the consonants and vowels. So if your child will comprehend, you can actually let them know that this is consonant, this is vowel, and which is very good actually. But leave explanation for the small ones. They should just read, and when they are getting, because you just start complicating things. Because all this explanation, they will get it better when they are like 5, 4, some of them. You understand? So, um, do you have any question on blending and segmenting before I move on? And this place, you don't rush it. I'm saying it again, no. You don't rush it, please. All right. My child is still on A, A to E. No, 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 no. Calm down. or it depends on the age of your child anyway. There are some times when i- if your child is kind of, but it's better to, there's no need to rush, just take it one step at a time so that you don't get it all mixed and twisted up. Okay. Now, barakallah fi. Jazakumullah khairan. Thank you so much. I never knew someone already helped me talk to them. Thank you so much. All right. Yeah. So, Nusayba, I would advise that you wait. Okay. All right. So back to the second part of our program. What of letters that have more than one sound, e.g., bow? We have not gotten to diagram, so we are not there yet. We are busy. What's that? Lots. We are not here yet. We are still in normal stuff. Sister Shamsia says she can hear me. My network seems fine. All right. So to the second part of our program. Um. Okay. What of letter that have more than one sound, e.g., bo? Okay, is the same question. I don't understand your question, sister. But if you are saying because it says bo and it says lot, one says oh and the other says oh, they are two different things. For now, we are not going into those ones. The O is not just the O in bo is not just letter O. It's two vowels that makes that one sound. That is O and W makes the O sound. And if you remember what I said when you are starting with when you are using satpin, satpin has 42 sounds in it, if I'm not mistaken. And in that 42 sound, the O is there. So those ones, you cannot be teaching a 3-year-old that one. No. It will be a disaster. Well, sure, there might be genius. Yeah. But that one is later, not now. That one is later, not now. When they start to learn diagrams, there are three letters too that make one sound, like the IGH, the I. Like which one again is that? In fact, we have four gone that makes a sound. They have a name. All right. So for now, we are not going into that. Except your child is older. Even if they are older, gone, it's still step. You have to take it one step at a time. So Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen, I believe by now you should be able to walk your child up to the blending and segmenting part. And here comes the big part, subhanallah. Um the big treat, the big reveal, the Muslim homeschooling workshop 3.0, mashallah, alhamdulillah. I actually thought I would not be um launching this course this year because subhanallah, this year for me is still, we are still in I mean, when we count from January, we are still in May, and it's actually a long one for me because a whole lot has happened in it. But alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen, here we are. Moms have been like, when is the next Muslim homeschooling blueprint workshop? And here is it, sister. For those of us that don't know what the Muslim homeschooling blueprints workshop is all about, okay, the Muslim homeschooling blueprints workshop is a 6 week um homeschooling program. Is a 6 weeks homeschooling program, pure life mentorship. It is aimed to help Muslim mom who want to um homeschool their children to get the roadmap to navigate rightly, bi'idhnillah. However, over time, we've had moms who have not even homeschoolers, but they want to be intentional about their child's education, so they chose to tour the path of partial homeschooling, which is that is your child normally is going to school. However, you still support them at home. Okay, you are still very much involved with their learning, all right, especially in their formative stage when they are still very little, when um you are still their mind is still fresh. All right, not every one of us can homeschool 100%. That's the bitter truth, but for some of us we can, um and some of us we can't. That doesn't make anyone weaker or stronger. That's not the debate. Every road leads to what? So may Allah make us land safely. All right, so um this workshop is going to be a 6 week workshop, and in most cases it is always it is a Montessori inspired homeschooling, and there's focus on literacy, mathematics, the Arabic literacy as well, and how to teach your children the Quran and all of that, and also you get homeschooling checklists, okay, curriculum, Montessori inspired curriculum that you have to yourself, of course, for your private use. All right, so and I offer a year support for moms who join. I go live every three months to answer your questions. What are you facing, and all of that. So also, I guide you on how to make your own curriculum. After that workshop, you should be able to come up with curriculum for your children, to come up to know how to get resources for your children, and lots more. Bi'idhnillah. All right. So, what's all about the VIP um offer just for the first 10 months is that bi'idhnillah, after having the early bird payments, the early bird offer, you also have the opportunity to have a private coaching call with me. All right, and I'll give that exclusively to 10 persons. Okay, that is outside of the you see why it's limited, because I can actually have everyone's call, so it has to just be for the fast action takers. Okay, so the value of this course, of course, is highly valued. Is over 250,000 naira. As a matter of fact, the curriculum you are getting there alone is what priceless, right? So, however, the standard price set for this year's um workshop is 50,000 naira. However, if you are part of the early birds that enroll before the end of this challenge, that is a week, you have the opportunity to pay 30,000 naira. And for the VIPs, you have the opportunity to get on a call with me for um and her you have 5 slots, and her 5 times, inshallah, before the end of the program, and that is exclusively for those who take action now. And you don't have to make all the full payment now. Of course, preference will be given to those who make full payment first, but you can secure your slots with 50% of the payment. So the doors are open, sisters, and I've dropped the link here, and I really want to close this session early because today I've really overstretched myself. All right, and tomorrow is another day. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala preserve us upon goodness. So if you have any question regarding the Muslim homeschooling blueprint workshop, please drop them and I'll be answering you now. Yes, I'll answer you now. And if you have any question on the challenge as well, the so far so good. We still have like 5 sessions to go. Yeah, yes, inshallah. So, and I hope you are practicing, you are documenting. Okay, so what's moms that have participated in the Muslim homeschooling blueprint workshop in the past are saying? Are you still doubting? Like, subhanallah. So a lot of homeschool has been established and still running through this coaching, alhamdulillah. So you have been thinking about homeschooling, but you do not know. Yes, one other bonus for the VIPs, you have 1 month access into my private parenting membership. Okay, excuse me. So if you're still doubting, you're unsure, like, am I going to get value? Am I going to? So here is what other moms are saying about the Muslim homeschooling blueprint workshop in the past. So, but trust me, you don't want to sleep on this. And when is the workshop coming up? Yes, the workshop is coming up very soon. I'm going to communicate the dates. I'm still unsure for so many reasons. But very soon you're going to get when it's going to come up. But definitely it's either next month, June, or early July. Bismillah. So, and of course you have the replays to all the sessions. Okay, so if you have any questions, please drop them now before we round up for the day. Now, all right, so like I was saying, what other moms are saying, Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen. You can see someone said she was confused now. She already have a plan and a child is thriving, Alhamdulillah. And someone, she has been feeling that she's not enough to homeschool her children, but Alhamdulillah now she had clarity. Okay, so this was the missing piece in my parenting journey, because definitely homeschooling is actually, you're your child's first teacher, whether you like it or not. In fact, some people, the way they treat their children assignments is the problem for their child's academic problem, because they are not patient, they are not present. So how do you manage this? How do you balance? How do you schedule? How do you balance life, you balance work, and you balance parenting your children? You cannot distinguish. You cannot separate homeschooling from parenting. If you are homeschooling your children, you should know you are still parenting, is part of your ibadat. And if you are not homeschooling full time, you are sure assisting your children with their education, is still part of your parenting. So if you are not using the good what's it called, the good way, if you are not going the good route, you know you end up sabotaging. Today, the session I was earlier with Kifi, we actually we talk a lot about emotions. So when you can't even control your emotions and your child is having meltdown due to emotional stress or physical stress, subhanallah, How do you deal with that? Okay, so um these are things you would be able to, and oh, not that you even be able to set up your own homeschooling right in your house, homeschool that will last year after year, bi'idhnillah. So on this note, I hope you take advantage of this VIP offer and the early bird offer, and oh yes, I forgot to mention that Abdurrahman, stop. Yeah, I think I did not add it here. You also learn how to use AI to help yourself in getting you see, you don't even have to buy a lot of textbooks. So we learn that in the inside circle in Allah. All right, without much ado, without any questions for now, I'll be calling it a day. See you tomorrow on WhatsApp. Someone is typing before I say my final. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Oh, how much for VIP offer? VIP offer is also 30,000 naira. The difference is that you are having a private time. You can't compare a group coaching in some cases. There are some times where some things are just tailored just to you, and I will not be able to um answer your question in a group. Yes, the power of one-on-one, you don't miss it out, sister, is greater than any discount. My network went back. I just logging back. How much is for the workshop? The workshop is originally 50,000 naira, and the early bird price is um 30,000 naira. But for the first 10, you will have VIP access to me, private call. You have 5 slots, 1 hour per day, and you also have 1 month free access into my private parenting workshop. You have access to parenting tools. I mean, unlimited. You cannot even consume them in a month. Like they are, and you will still meet the live session for that month. So it's a lot, sister. So what again? Have I answered your questions? Someone is typing. You miss mama. Mama has been busy, right? Right. Yeah, stay and bye. So what do you have to say? What do you have to teach the people? What do you want to tell them? Something. Something. What's the something? All right, I'm waiting. I can see 2 persons typing. So I'm waiting to round up. Okay, so while we wait, thank you for showing up for yourself. Allahumma barik. So how much does it cost to join my parenting group? All right, so let me drop the it's actually we have a monthly subscription, we have quarterly subscription, we have annual subscription, we have biannual subscription. So it depends. It's not a lifetime access. Okay. So you have the opportunity to get in for 3-5 for 1 month. Where are you? Okay. Um sorry. Excuse me. Alright, as I was saying, you have 3,500 to get in for 1 month. I think. Hey, sorry about that. Alright, so here we are. So you have 9,000 naira for 3 months, 18,500 for 6 months, and 36,000 for annual. Nam, Alhamdulillah. Children can speak as much as 9 languages before they turn 9. You are the one that is scared. Just speak anything, they will pick. If your child goes to China today, he or she will start speaking Chinese before 3. So don't bother. Just Mama got it. You got it. Okay. So just make sure that you don't confuse the child. Maybe there's a dedicated person that speak a particular language to the child. That's just it. They will sort it out in their brain. Allah has given them that capability. An average Muslim Nigeria has 3 languages now, and we have some that has 4. So they'll be fine. Don't worry. All right. So wrap it up here. I want to rest before Salah. سبحانك اللهم وبحمدك أشهد أن لا إله إلا أنت ونستغفرك ونتوب إليك السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. Well, I've got